Welcome back. Today we are at the haunted house, but alas, my house is closed. So it's Monday, November something. Saturday was our last day. Saturday was our last blackout night for the season, last day for 2021. It was a great year. It was a year of learning, a year of exploration, a year of figuring shit out. Already 2 days later, after we've closed for the year, we are on top of shit, figuring out what we're going to do for next year, getting stuff prepared, making moves. So today I've been doing multiple things. Right now I'm here because I'm meeting with an asphalt contractor to try to see how much asphalt's going to cost us to get poured, so that the haunted house doesn't have to be on grass. The number one complaint we got this year was all about mud. Mud in the parking lot, mud in the haunted house. So for parking, we're going to have them park somewhere else, working on that, working on multiple locations for that. And then for mud in the haunted house, we'll have the haunted house going to move inside of this building. We're going to get it up to code, get sprinklers installed, get the building reclassified, stuff like that. And then the other half is going to be on asphalt or rock. We're trying to figure that out now, but we need quotes and stuff to figure out prices for that before we can just go ahead and make a choice. So right now I'm up here. I got to grab a few things, mostly my camera. I did not vlog this last weekend because I couldn't find my camera. It was lost in my truck, but here it is. So blackout nights were slower than the regular haunted house. We're questioning whether we're going to do them next year or not. I think so. Here's a little insight into haunted houses. I think that the extreme idea is gone. I think it's kind of dead. If you've been in this industry a while, you'll know haunted houses used to be what was important. Used to be, all the ESTs, longest, scariest, most extreme, the biggest, the most actors, the most props, whatever. All the ESTs, most in ists. Now, what is important is not the scariest, the whatever. It's what is the most fun place I can go for Halloween fun. That's what's important right now. People want to come to a place where there's lots of things to do, where there's more than one attraction, where there's more than, and by attraction I don't just mean haunted house. Do you have axe throwing? Do you have escape rooms? Do you have games? Do you have food? That's the questions we get all the time. Before we had it and people knew we had it, that was the questions that we were getting all the time. When I was working on my master's, they called this experience economy. People want to go and have multiple experiences, so the haunted house can be long and you want them to get their money's worth, but I think the extreme idea is dead, or at least resting for right now. A lot of people seem to be kind of put off, especially after COVID. They are kind of put off by the idea of people touching them, of being locked in things that other people were in, or being put places that aren't clean. So they don't want to do that. So it's a different world. So I think the blackout haunts might be dead. We'll see. Numbers just drop drastically after Halloween. So we'll see. And it's not, I don't think it's that, we need to create a culture, because we've done blackout nights for probably 10 years. And it's been a while. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff that we're working on for next year. Like I just went, so like we're looking at outbuildings and pole barns and stuff, prices on that, and I just found a place over there that is Amish built, like sheds, because if we're going to move makeup and costume and prop storage and tools and shit out of that building, it needs to go somewhere. And outside, just out in the world doesn't work, because out in the world means stuff gets messed up, and it's cold and it's uncomfortable and not good. So we've been looking at Connex boxes, but those are heavy and technically have to go on a concrete pad. The town doesn't want us to have Connex boxes in trailers, but if I can get a shed that's the same price, the same size, actually larger than a Connex box, even better. So yeah, right now I found a place that actually builds them at a great price. Also, we found out they do rent to own, so you actually pay every month instead of paying all up front, which for us, we like that even more. So, because you don't have to, when you're a seasonal business and you have 1 month to make all your money, yes, you make a lot in that month, but then it's like, it's not like you have next month to replenish. So if you can pay off over a few years instead of all at once, that's better. So anyway, the concrete, the asphalt contractor's heading out here now. I've been calling a few of them. Went to try to go meet with some architects. Neither of them were available. So we'll meet with this asphalt man, see what his quote is. That's going to affect where we go. So in other news, next door in this property that we were looking at once upon a time, they're doing like a winter wonderland thing. It's going to be like a drive-through light show. I personally don't know how well it's going to work, just because they're doing gravel. Like, this fucking dirt shit is what they are laying down. You can see the road here that they started to build. We just did that and it didn't work great. Mud is not your friend, especially in these cornfields and shit. So, and once it snows, if it snows here in Northwest Indiana, they're trying to do a winter thing. So if it snows, you got to be able to plow it. So I hope it works. I think more attractions around here. I mean, if we turn this into the entertainment district, great. Because then noise and lights and explosions and shit will be a normal thing. So hopefully they do very well. But I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Well, I'll keep you updated on Winter Wonderland. So I'm going to check in on these things. I actually didn't plan to come out here today, but I'm here. So we'll see how this goes. See what happens, and then we'll be heading up to HHP. All right, guys, we are up here at HHP, and we're gonna ninja knock out a whole bunch of shit. So I got to turn the air on. Not many costumes left, so we're gonna get that shit ran through quick. Do some mask work. We just made this Halligan bar, all foam. A customer ordered it, I'm sure, because of Halloween, but that'll be available at Transworld. Plenty of masks to do, plenty of stuff to do. We're gonna run through a bunch of shit, get a bunch of shit out the door. We need to get these orders caught up and ahead. We need to start cranking out Christmas stuff and working on Transworld orders. So not too much is left for orders, so we'll get that stuff ran through quick and then move on to some more fun stuff. So anyway, let's do it, and I'll show you what I get done. Let's do this. I'll show you the basket with nothing in it, and then show you the basket when I leave. So here's the empty order taking basket. Also, I got some popcorn boxes. You can open these up and check them out. Larger size than the other ones I ordered, because next year we're going to be doing a popcorn stand out in our Midway area. So I have to run back to the haunt to grab a wheelbarrow for Jimmy. Then I'll be right back up here. Probably go home, grab something to eat. But I've got the basket, Halligan bar, 2 sets of straight jackets and pants, another set of straight jacket pants. I've knocked out this Deluxe Nurse, this Necro Nun hat over there. Oh, and I did this whole Monkey Man. So Calliope here just needs a stand. Base, threw shoes on him, did the pants, put the shirt and stuff on him, got that done. When I come back, we will be working on more of this stuff. I got that basket empty, so I just got to do, like, this will be my next thing I do, this and those. And then this stuff is not for me, this is all for Devin. So I'll do those, and then these little Christmas things, and then the costumes are done when Devin gets here. She needs to work on these cotton candy boxes. So I'll do those, then I'll start working on these masks. So I got 5 masks to do. Oh, and I did this guy, which the drips are drying, and then they can go. If the drips are dry yet. Let's see. Nope, still kind of wet. So that's drying still, but we're making good progress. So I'm gonna run out and grab the wheelbarrow, and I'll be right back. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's currently 5:30 in the morning, and we're going out to meet some people about some work for the haunted house, because that's what you do when you own a business. When opportunity knocks, you're not home, so you got to go out and drag opportunity by its feet. So I spent yesterday, yeah, I vlogged some. Spent yesterday driving around trying to drop plans off with architects for the structure on the property to have it reclassified to an A3 amusement entity. That didn't happen. Plan's still sitting here in my seat because the architect wasn't available, so that'll be today's job again. Got home last night around midnight. Now it's 5 and we're up, getting out, getting at them. So right now we're going to meet Alan. If you remember him from old vlogs, he's gonna be quoting some work installing some new windows out here, so that we can move where we sell our tickets over, so that the audience never has to walk inside our box office. They'll just walk up to a window, they'll buy a ticket, and then go into our photo booth and our midway and stuff. Once we move our tickets over there, that frees up the area inside where we sold our tickets, so we'll move our merchandise from where it is to where we sold tickets this last year, and that'll allow us to free up the area that we're currently using for our merchandise, which is a large area that we can either turn into like a birthday or like a party room, or into an arcade or escape rooms, so that we can generate, 1, more stuff at the haunted house, but 2, year-round profit at the haunt. That's one thing that's really important. Once you have a building and property, the October 1-month deal is cool, but how are you gonna make money year-round? I don't know of a haunted house that just does October. And that's their whole business. They always do something else, because you have to supplement your income, or you're not going to be able to do this full time. So we're driving out there now. We're going to meet with Alan, and then while we're there, we're also going to meet with Ken, who is with a company called From Pillar to Post, and he's going to be quoting us on laying down a gravel bed or a gravel slab for the haunted house. So the goal for next year, we've quoted buildings, we've looked at having structures erected, and it's going to cost us about $500,000. It's about $100 a square foot. So for a 5,000 square foot building, you're looking at $500,000. We're not in we just bought a property for a lot of money, and we're not in a spot to spend that right now. So that's not feasible. So our goal right now is 3 things. 1, bring what's currently the actor barn, bring it up to code, and we're gonna put
5,000 square feet of haunted house in there. 2, establish some sort of base outside to put the haunted house, the rest of the haunted house on, an additional 5 to 7,000 square feet. We currently have about 3,000 square feet of asphalt behind the actor barn, so there's already that. But we need another 2,500 to 5,000 square feet to make an adequate haunted house for people to walk through. 3, locate and establish a new area for makeup, for costumes, and for storage of props. Because once we take over the actor barn with haunted house, we don't have anywhere for all that stuff, and that stuff needs somewhere to go. So the shed place that I was at yesterday seems like a promising option, as well as doing some Connex boxes. We've looked into having a building erected, but the best price we've got on that so far is about $100,000. So it's rough. But right now so I spent all day yesterday contacting asphalt contractors and contacting construction contractors and all kinds of stuff. Driving out there now to meet a couple of them, and then I should be driving out there again later today to meet with an asphalt guy that's gonna quote me on that as well. So anyway, if you want to be successful in haunted houses, it ain't just not October gig. So let's do it. Destiny awaits.
Thank you guys very much.